boys and girls, and welcome to my channel. I am Miss Kim, and today I have a beautiful book to share with you. This story is about making our world a little more beautiful by sharing our colors with others around us. What? Sharing our colors? What does that mean? Yes, sharing a part of us, the special part of us, with those around us, creating a wonderful, bright world. In this story, how the zebras lost their colors, making the world a more beautiful place. Written by Janet R. Adams, illustrated by Alexander Jasinski. Look at that beautiful cover. Awesome. Well, let's begin to read and see just how the zebras lost their colors. Are you ready? Let's begin. This book is dedicated to my mother and other teachers like her. Thank you for giving tirelessly of yourselves to make the world a more beautiful place. Janet. Look at that beautiful color, butterflies and the little bee. Here we go. A long time ago, the whole earth was black and white except for the zebras, who were a dazzling sight. The majestic striped zebras were red, green, and blue. There was a yellow and an orange and a pretty purple hue, my favorite. But the boring gray world made Zoe's zebra sad. Outside of the herd, everything was so drab. It wasn't so great to be always standing out. Yikes! She could be a meal soon, if not careful, no doubt. Look at that lion's face. Huh? Now, Timothy Turtle, he rarely had guts. He was slow, sometimes boring, and quite the klutz. Yet Timothy Turtle admired her coat, so he walked right over and cleared his throat. What do you think he's going to ask? Wow. Let's see how brave he is. When he said aloud, "Perhaps a bit of blue?" Zoe smiled. "I think green is better for you." "Oh, what I would give to have such lovely color. My shell is just gray and my world feels much duller." Look how excited she's thinking about being blue. Have you ever seen a blue turtle? Maybe. Zoe shook and she shimmied, then gave a swipe, and right from her fur she pulled out a green stripe. Then she slid the color onto Timothy's shell, where it glimmered and shimmered and suited him well. Whoa, look at that! Such beautiful color. The turtle thanked Zoe, then strode all about. He stretched and he flexed and he checked his shell out. When the others saw Timothy with his bright green, they wanted colors too. It caused quite the scene. I can imagine, right? Sweet Zoe felt proud as she stood there so glad, and she looked at the many spare colors she had. She lined everyone up on the left and the right, took a breath, and prepared to make them all bright. Oh, wow. Okay, are you ready? Let's see. First, Zoe shared orange for a butterfly's wings. It whirled and it twirled to show off those things. Then Zoe gave purple to a little starfish who curled and swirled and gave a happy swish. Look, that's right, they're happy, they're smiling. For the clever old fox, only red could be. It was bold, it was bright, as she ran fancy free. Whoa! The little chicks sang excitedly together as yellow swept over and brightened their feathers. Oh, how cute. Look at those little baby chicks. They're so happy. They look like they're dancing. Mr. Skunk, fast asleep, stayed black and white. And once he woke up, he said, "That's quite all right." He yawned and stretched, saying, "But don't you see? Black and white are exactly what make me, me. Look." That's right. Skunks are black and white, aren't they? He is happy to be just like he is. The blue stretched to cover the great big whale, who squealed when he caught a sight of his tail. Now Zoe was striped in all black and white, and those colors seemed to fit her just right. Whoa, look at that beautiful color. Zebras are black and white, aren't they? Huh. Are you seeing how the zebras lost their colors? When the other zebras saw what their friend had done, they began to share too because it looked like fun. One zebra put every shade in the chameleon's hand so she could change to be any color in the land. Oh, look how happy she is. Next, the zebras colored the sky and the trees, then the mountains, the plains, and even the seas. Every last animal then gathered around to thank the zebras with a melody of sounds. Wow, they're all so thankful. Look at that. Such beauty. Now look at the zebras. How did they lose their colors? Let's see. Zoe glowed as she saw this enchanting sight. Oh, to live in a world so colorful and bright. All of her friends were now such vibrant shades, a dazzling array she knew would never fade. And she's happy too. Look at her. She's dancing around and smiling. Ah, what happens when we share our colors? Ah, makes a world a better place, doesn't it? And that's how the zebras lost their colors long ago, by giving the world the beauty of the rainbow. Whoa, what a beautiful rainbow of color. The end. Ah, what a beautiful book about sharing a little part of ourselves with others, right? Well, here are some questions that you can ask. We already asked, how did Zoe lose her colors? That's right, boys and girls. She shared with all of her friends, didn't she? And how did that make them feel? Oh, so excited and happy. That's right. What did the other zebras do when they saw Zoe sharing her colors? They followed her, didn't they? And they shared their colors. And they made everyone in the world happy, didn't they? Some things to think about. How do your family and friends make the world a better place by sharing a part of them? Maybe by waving, saying hello, getting a wake-up hug in the morning. How fabulous. Yes. And what are some ways you can show kindness to others? Well, here is a bingo card that Miss Adams put at the back of the book that you can practice sharing a little bit of you with others and just see how happy you can make someone else. Maybe clean your room without being asked. Yeah, I bet Mom and Dad would jump for joy. And what about if you held the door open for someone? Yeah, a stranger or someone else that you know in the family? Oh, what a smile that would put on their faces. Boys and girls, I am so glad you joined me in this special, beautiful book about how the zebras lost their colors, making the world a more beautiful place. And remember, a good book and your imagination will take you anywhere. Until next time, bye.